So just insert your mail ID. The mail ID is always as a username. You have to use mail ID itself. So we'll ask for the password. Okay, then we have to click login. So this step will come. So if you don't understand what it is, there just skip for other things. So now it's asked for the bridges. So now wherever the bridges, we have to click there. Okay, bridge here, then verify. Okay, now we'll send the OTP to my mobile. Once OTP comes, I'll enter here. Okay, the OTP has come, 910925. 910925. Authenticate. Now the account has been opened. So this is my account. It's already KYC has been done. So whenever the newcomers, it will ask for the KYC. So go to the KYC part. So KYC part will be, it will ask for the country name, India. Then whatever your first name, second name according to the documents. The next part will be your address, mobile number you have to put. The third part comes PAN card. So update your PAN number and attach your PAN card with the original card photographs. It should be clear, highly resolved. Then next part will be comes document of Aadhaar card or driving license. Some those documents will ask. So recommended Aadhaar card. So go for Aadhaar card. So once the Aadhaar card you submit, the front side of the Aadhaar entire photo, then back side of the Aadhaar entire photo. Then next part will be asked for the document holding selfie photographs with you. So you just hold your Aadhaar front side near to your face and click one selfie photo with that. A face and the document should be clear. Then attach those photos there. Then the next step will be to verify. So once this step has been done, it will go to the WazirX support to verify the account. So within 1 or 2 business days, your account will be verified. The next, once the account will be verified, you will be intimated through the mail. Your account has been verified. And the next step will be, it asks for the payment of the option. So banking options. The next you have to verify your bank account once the KYC is done. So once the KYC is done, you have to click here. So click this P2P option, P2P payment option. So then it will ask for the account details, something like this. Ask for the account details. So I'll show this. It's already updated. My account number is already updated here. Okay, this way it will show account number. So you have to update the account number within 5 or 10 minutes. It will be verified. If you have UPI, click on UPI. You can put a UPI number also. So now I'll go back. Once this has been done, these 4 steps, it is very important to do the KYC. It will take 2 to 3 business days to complete all those things. Once your account has been updated, so for your note, always you have to transact with the same bank which you have entered here. So whenever the deposit part comes, you have to deposit INR to their account. So through the same bank. So Google Pay or Paytm, nothing is supported here. Only through the mobile banking you have to do. So whichever bank you have, download the mobile banking app from the particular bank. So then you have to, next step will be you go back and comes to the funds column. So funds column, this column will shows you whether how much cryptos you are holding here. There are so many cryptos in the crypto wallets are available here. So whichever you are holding, it display here. So presently I holding WazirX coins, around 12,400 WazirX coins I have. So same way as we have Bitcoin, it shows Bitcoin, Ripple, LTC, Tron, all those things will be displayed here. The next part will be, you have to click on INR column. So now we are required to buy the cryptos with INR. So first thing is, in India, we required INR. First you click on INR. So then immediately it will display something like this. This all my transactions have been done. So that is why it's showing this. Otherwise for you, maybe it may be nil. So next part we have to click on deposit. So this part, click on deposit. So then next part will be, there are 2 options, standard deposit and instant deposit. So I usually recommend instant deposits. It charges 10 rupees, still the process will be very fast. So friends, now If you go for the standard deposit, it will take time. It may be maybe 24 hours, or it may be 1 or 2 hours. So this transaction instance will be within 15 minutes. The transaction will be completed. Usually in seconds it will be completed. I say around 5 minutes to 15 minutes. So next step will be, you have to click here, click this portion, click here. Then next part will be, it will display your bank account. From you have to pay from same account. Then it shows their exchange account. So this is a Zenami Labs Private Limited. This is one of the system concern of exchange, WazirX exchange. So this account you have to, so everybody have the same digits always. So this first 5 digits will be same to everybody. The last 4 to 5 digits will be different for each accounts. So you just, whenever you are depositing the INR to their account, so you should be confirm all these account numbers should be properly. They have done IFSC account and their current account. So these 3 parts you check very cleanly. Then same account number you from your mobile banking transact with particular these account. Once these transacted, the amount will be immediately displayed here. Once the transaction has been done, you come back and just look at the wallets. So INR wallet. So in this you'll look like this. So here your balance will be displayed in 5 or 10 minutes in this column. Okay. Now once the INR is displayed here or arrived, so you have the next part to buy the cryptos. So I'll show how to buy the cryptos. You just go back again, markets, click here, markets. Okay, now this page will arrive here. Now you have INR, right? So now you have to click INR. So this column you have to click this column. Once you click here INR, so these pages will be displayed. So now we require Ethereum. So you have to click on Ethereum. Click on Ethereum. So once you click here, the page will come like this. These are the charts. So regularly you can check these rates. So next part will be to buying the cryptos. To buy the cryptos, we have to click on orders. You can check this orders. Okay, then you have to click orders. So once you will get this orders, then you'll get these buy and sell orders. Now we require the seller to buy the crypto. We require the sellers. Now you click on the seller. This is the market price. Otherwise you can put your own price. It will take time to fill. So immediately if you want to buy, you have to go to the market price. So now you click here, click for this price, maybe for the market price. The next part will display something like this. So now this is the price. This is the price, and think now I required around 0.1 ETH. So it's required 1834 amount. So click on buy. So once you click on buy, this part will come. So now you have to slide this to right, slide this up to here. Okay, so automatically your whatever the price you have put, your Ethereum will be bought against INR. Now the INR is converted to Ethereum. Now you have Ethereum in your account. Now how to check where is my Ethereums? So we'll go to the next step. And next step will be, you have to check your trades. Go to my orders. Now if you have any pending orders, it will display here in this column, open orders. Suppose you have completed orders, it will show in the history. It will show in the history. Just click on history. So it will display all the trades what you have done. So these are my earlier trades. These are the sell. These are the buy. So these are buy sell orders. It will display. All the transaction will be transparency. You can see all those things. Now the next part, how we have to send our Ethereum one place to other place. maybe from exchange to my other wallets. That I'll show you now. So now we'll go to the main page. Go back. Again, you have to come for fund section. Now in fund section, you have to search for Ethereum in this place. Type ETH. Okay, type ETH in search place. Sometimes it may be somewhere down. So now what happens? So now I'll type ETH. Okay, Ethereum has been come here. Okay, now there is the option. Now it is the balance will show as if you have bought 0.1. It will show here. The next step will be I have to withdraw Ethereum. So now it will ask for the Destiny address. Now you have to take the address from your other wallet. That address will be in something like maybe 32 digits words. So you have to paste here in this section. So cross check the words from last three and ending three letters you have to check. So this is only you can copy paste, not more than that. So you have to check once you paste it. So always withdrawal fees will be is there. 0.01 is the fixed fees. Suppose if you are transferring 80 Ethereums also, this is the fees. Suppose you are transferring 0.1 also, this is the fees. So once the fees has been deducted, then amount will be transferred to your other wallets. So you have to put the remarks, whatever the remarks you want, you can put. So final amount you have to type here. So I think you have 0.1. Sorry, this is enter the amount here 0.1 Ethereum. So fees will be deducted, and this is the amount is going to transfer to my other wallet. So this is the procedure how to send the cryptos one place from one exchange. Exchange is required to buy the cryptos from the exchanges to other wallet. The next wallet process I will explain in other video.